Is alone time important for healing? I remember this was a while ago when I wanted to work on my healing. I wanted to go deeper into some self care because even though, I have my own people that I work with and clients and I'm helping them all the time, I have to pour back into myself. So I remember I went on this retreat and I went to the retreat, and at one point I was over there eating my little fruit and doing my thing, and some of the people just started to kind of gather around me and start to ask me questions just about like politics and other things that were going on in the world, and then it turned into them also asking questions about like their own healing. So some of the participants and then even the host joined in, and I just remember like sitting there and just thinking like, wow, I did not understand that this is what was going to be happening on this particular retreat. The way that I thought it was going to go, per what they said, was that it was going to be more like activities to be able to really like connect and go deeper in spirit, and I was going to really have time to really focus in on me. So I realized that that is more so what I needed to do. So why am I sharing this particular story with you? One, it was nothing wrong with the participants. I started to realize what type of energy that I really had when it came to other people. And I know that a lot of people who come to work with me, you are the one either in your family, or even it could be on the job where so many people come to you for help. Okay, they come to you for help. Sometimes they come to you just because they want to be around you. You maybe you got some really good energy, right? um, People see you as either the responsible one, or maybe they see some type of talent or some natural ability that you have, and maybe for you it's no big deal, but other people see that and they really like to be around your light. And you also tend to be the type of person who is really really helpful. Okay, you want to be there for other people, and sometimes it may not be as easy for you to kind of set those boundaries to where you can not only have your alone time, but be able to really maximize it. Now, some people actually need more alone time than others. And especially if you are really responsible for others or in service to others, if you are a parent, if you have some type of position at your job, you got to take that alone time. That sacred me time in order to be able to recharge, not just for yourself, but because you actually want to get back to being there for others. A lot of times that's the type of people who come to work with me, you know. So I really thought about that. And then I thought about all the times when I kind of have that time to be with myself and how much I really maximize that time to really tap into more of who I was, to really help regulate my nervous system, to connect with spirit, and the silence that you can get in this time. It really supports that deep connection to yourself and that deep connection to spirit. And a lot of times, this is when those intuitive answers really come through because so many of the people that I've worked with are the givers, are the ones who are there for other people, or are the ones who are just the life of the party and everybody wants to be around you. I realize that yes, it's great to heal in community, but sometimes it starts with yourself. So a lot of the offers and the services that I have right now are one on one and they're personalized because I know how you show up in the world. And sometimes we need to take this time, for ourselves. And I realize that for a lot of people, having that alone time, that sacred me time, it's almost like you may even feel a bit guilty because of who you are to other people. Other times it's because maybe you're not so comfortable with the silence, and the silence has so many answers. And it's a part of where I do my work as an intuitive. So I just want to invite you right now. We're just going to do this really quickly. Just take a deep breath in and out. And we're just going to have just a few seconds of silence in three, two, one. All right. All right. It's quite possible that what you heard in that time, what kind of came up during that time, maybe was a lot of thoughts during the silence. And that is sometimes where I work with people to start to be able to clear, so you can get to the other side of that where your solutions are to your healing. So, yes, the alone time is really important to the healing process. And if you are ready to go deeper and get deeper guidance for your healing, I invite you to apply to work with me. The link is in the description. You know when it's time for you to really connect with you. So find ways to take some of that time today. All right. I thank you for being here. Take care.